Below in the deep there's adventure and danger. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. The sights that he sees are surprising and stranger than ever you'll see on the land.
After guiding our friends from the Baron's cave, the condition of Glowfish is very grave. If they can get him to the pit in time, his health would soon again be fine.
The Glowfish has spent too much time away from deep water. While he was lighting the Baron's cave for our escape and recovering the magic shellophone, the reduced pressure of the thin water made him collapse. How long do you think he can last, Doc?
Well, a great deal depends on how quickly we can find our way back to the Bottomless Pit. Whew, we must hurry, Dan.
What's this? The signpost in the sea?
The scoutfishes mark trails because it's so easy to get lost here. And there are many dangers all around.
The Bottomless Pit is just ahead. Come on, Doc.
Hurry, Dan. Oh, I hope we're in time.
Now stay alert, Trigger. That Glowfish has foiled us by leading the diver and those fish out of the cave. But we'll get our chance for revenge. What are we going to do, boy? I am not sure yet, but it'll be something sinister. Oh, that's nice. Quiet now.
Oh, good, Dan. That's the entrance to the Bottomless Pit. The Glowfish lives 3/4 of the way down. Lower him away. The pressure will restore him.
I hope so. He saved our lives. Goodbye, Glowfish.
There. That's better. See, Dan? As he goes down, you can see him perking up.
Oops. Careful, Trigger. Why don't you watch where I'm going? But I don't know where we're going. Aha. Hey, boy? I have another diabolical idea. Oh, well, boy. The signpost. Quick, Trigger. Give me a fin. We'll turn the signpost around. Then the diver will never find his way back. Will I get lost, boy? It sounds too good to be true. Quiet now. Help me push. How's the Glowfish, Doc?
Looks brighter already. Very good sign, Dan.
Good.
Now we must get back to Miss Minerva. The others will be worried.
Right. Just a minute, Doc. My ship is signaling me.
What do you mean?
It's a message from the captain of my ship on the surface.
Attention, Diver Dan. Calling Diver Dan. Do you hear me?
Yes, Captain.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
Your time is nearly up. You'll
have to come back to the ship. May I have a few minutes more, Captain? There's another area I want to explore. Very well, Dan. But don't take too long. And be careful. You're in a dangerous area. Very good, sir. Come on, Doc. I'm anxious to meet Miss Minerva. And we must report that the glowfish is all right.
Well, let's hurry then. We'll return to the signpost and pick up our trail from there.
Now, keep out of sight, Trigger.
Yeah, boss.
Not boss, Baron Trigger.
Okay, Baron Trigger.
Quiet, you fool. Here they come.
Oh, careful there. Ah, there's the signpost.
Oh, yes, we go this way.
We must be careful not to go near the Teetering Rock. It's very treacherous.
I haven't much time. I hope it's not far to Minerva's palace.
Oh, it must be right up ahead. Yeah, that was a great idea, boy.
It's working like a charm. It won't be long now.
Minerva's throne is right up ahead. The signs tell Dan and Doc. But Baron's switch leads them instead to perilous Teetering Rock.
He moves among creatures of frightening features, flashing teeth, flashing jaws, snapping and snapping claws. He protects and he saves his friends under the waves. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. Below in the deep there's adventure and danger. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. The sights that he sees are surprising and stranger than ever you'll see on the land.
Doc and Diver Dan near death are they, as under Teetering Rock they stray. The rock moves and begins to shift. Could the Baron be the giver of this evil gift?
Look out!
Help!
What happened?
Teetering Rock tottered and stopped.
Something kept it from falling.
Look, under the rock.
It's
It's Ozzy, the oyster.
his hard shell kept the rock from toppling. See if he's injured, Doc.
Ooh, if I could only examine him. Say ah, Ozzy. No, not say ah. Oh, dear. He's still embedded in there. This rock tottered and has only teetered before. Push it back.
Trigger, you spongehead. Why didn't you tell me Ozzy was under there so the rock wouldn't topple?
You didn't ask me, boss. Baron.
I just can't do it.
Whew. Rest a bit. Ozzy doesn't appear to be in pain. Ooh, I hope your pearl's not damaged, Ozzy.
Pearl?
Oh, yes. Ozzy's pearl is as large as a turtle egg. Largest pearl in the 7 seas, isn't it, Ozzy?
Well, if it's that large, then Ozzy's pearl is the most valuable in the world.
Is everything valuable to you? You told us that Skipper's gold had great value.
He wants it, then I want it.
How can we get it?
I'll find a way. Well, I'll give it another try. Apparently, strength isn't the answer. I still can't move Teetering Rock.
Well, it didn't totter on its own. Somebody must have pushed it.
Probably Baron and Trigger.
But if they could do it, why can't you?
I don't know. But I do. I know the secret of Teetering Rock.
I think I had better go for my bag.
and see if you can find Finley.
Finley, Seabiscuit. Oh, Doc, you're safe. Where's Diver Dan? Oh, he's all right. Oh, but Ozzy the oyster's caught on the Teetering Rock. Dan can't get him out. I'm going for my bag. Go to Teetering Rock, Finley. Dan needs help. I'm on my way.
It's no use. I just can't do it.
Dan, oh, Doc told me.
Oh, Finley, Seabiscuit.
Ozzy, are you all right? We'll have you out in a jiffy. Don't worry. We'll get this rock to roll. Let me take a look at this rock. It must be a matter of balance. If we can just find one spot where the rock balances, a little sharp should do it. I found it. Watch. See? Nothing to it.
Suffering salamanders. Foiled again.
Well, you can't win them all, boss.
Ah, shut up. I can't wait to see that pearl.
Why, haven't you ever seen a pearl before?
Of course, but Doc told me that Ozzy's pearl is the largest in the world.
It sure is.
So that makes it the most valuable.
Open up, Ozzy. Show Dan your pearl.
Wow, it is as large as a turtle's egg, just as Doc said. What a beauty.
I see it, boss, I see it.
Quiet, blabbermouth. He'll hear you.
What was that? I heard something. Sounded like Trigger and the Baron. What'll we do, Dan?
They may be after the pearl, too. Listen, I have a plan. Let's pretend we're going to move on, leaving Ozzy behind. Are you game, fellas?
I'm with you, Dan.
Well, Ozzy, we have to leave you now, but we'll be back in about an hour. Now, don't you get back under Teetering Rock.
That's right, Ozzy. You're supposed to sleep in an oyster bed. So long. So, hi, Oz. How you doing, chum? Here you got yourself in a stew. An oyster stew. Get it?
Get on with it, you clown. Forget the jokes.
About that pearl. Nice weather, eh? About that pearl. I hear it's a beaut. How about a peek, old buddy? Old buddy boy, yeah? Just a teensy-weensy peek, huh? Come on. I'll bet you don't even have a pearl at all.
Will Baron Barracuda escape with the gem, or will Diver Dan and his friends capture him? The next episode will let you know. So join us again on our very next show.
He moves among creatures of frightening features, flashing teeth, flashing jaws, flapping fins, snapping claws. He protects and he saves his friends under the waves. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. Below in the deep there's adventure and danger. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. The sights that he sees are surprising and stranger than ever you'll see on the land.
Baron Barracuda, with evil stealth, tries to steal a pearl to increase his wealth. The largest pearl that's ever been found could make Dan famous the world around.
Bastards, get me out!
Look, Diver Dan, do you see what I see?
There's a fish caught in the oyster.
It's the Baron.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. See you around, boss. Call me Baron, you traitor. Sure, Baron, you traitor. See you. Help, help, get me out of here.
Diver Dan, you better hold the Baron so he won't get away. This time we've caught him red-fin.
I've got him.
Ozzy, it's okay to let go now. Diver Dan has the Baron by the tail.
Caught in the act, you would-be pearl napper.
Too bad the trigger isn't here.
With this evidence and with the three of us as witnesses, you, Finley, Ozzy, and I, any court will convict him. I think this is the end of the Baron. Seabiscuit, tell Miss Minerva we're bringing in the prisoner. But I'm innocent. It is all a mistake.
Mistake? Mistake? What were you doing inside the oyster shell with a pearl in your mouth?
I lost my monocle. I thought it was my monocle, that's it, yes. Tell it to the judge. Your monocle is right where it always is.
So it is. Judge, you say?
Well, everyone, even criminals, are entitled to a fair trial. We'll bring the Baron to justice. One of you can be the judge. I suggest Miss Minerva.
Of course, Miss Minerva. We better take the Baron to her right away.
So I'm going to meet the mermaid at last. Let's go.
Thank you, Ozzy.
Thanks, Ozzy.
Can you tell us anything? He says the Baron Barracuda has been captured. Finley and Diver Dan are bringing him in for a trial. What's that, Seabiscuit? Diver Dan wants to meet me. Oh, no. Well, I've never met anyone from above. Oh, I wouldn't know how to act.
Oh, he's a very nice fellow, Miss Minerva.
Oh, I'm sure he is. But I just couldn't face him.
What did the Seabiscuit say?
He says that Diver Dan wants to attend the trial.
Well, sure, Miss Minerva. After all, he did help us capture the Baron.
Have you forgotten the rules of King Neptune? Only the folk of the deep can be present at the trial of a fish.
Yes, it's true. For fish only. Well, I'll go out to meet him and explain the rules to Diver Dan. Ahoy, mateys. Hey, be that the Baron you got there?
It sure is, Skipper. We're going to put him on trial for his crimes.
Fine idea. Yep, hang him from the yardarm, I say. We'll let the court decide that, Skipper. Come along. We may need you to testify. They can't do it, Finley. A shipmate of mine's coming visiting. Oh, who's that? A peculiar-looking cuss, name of Horace. He comes from the Adriatic Sea. Got to get the place ship-shape, you know. You better get along now and keep a sharp eye on that blasted Barracuda. Don't let him get away from you, young fella.
Don't worry about that, Skipper. I've got him.
Oh!
Let's go. He's got away.
After him, you lubbers!
Free is the Baron, as free as the tide. He escaped from our friends so he couldn't be tried. The fish want to catch him. They pursue in a fury to brain that rascal before their fish jury.
He moves among creatures of frightening features, flashing teeth, slashing jaws, flapping fins, snapping claws. He protects and he saves his friends under the waves. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. Below in the deep there's adventure and danger. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. The sights that he sees are surprising and stranger than ever you'll see on the land.
The wily fish, the Baron, has given Dan the slip. He's being chased round about and all through Skipper's ship. It seems that they will catch him. They certainly shall try, but he just might elude them. That Baron's very sly.
He's escaped for good now. What's so funny, Skipper? The Baron's escape is no laughing matter.
You, who says he's escaped? Well, you just saw him go down that funnel. He didn't get very far from there.
What do you mean, Skipper?
That funnel is mighty tricky, laddie. It narrows down to just a tiny hole. The minnow couldn't get through the other end. Come along and see.
You won't get away this time. Curses, curses, curses!
Poor Diver Dan. Will he ever meet Miss Minerva now? Seems like the perfect opportunity.
Doc, what are you doing here? Didn't you know we're bringing the Baron in for a trial?
Yes, but Dan, you are not bringing him in, I'm afraid.
What do you mean?
The rules of Neptune forbid anyone who is not a fish from attending a trial of one of us.
Oh, I see. Well, of course, I'll abide by your rules. I'd better tie up the Baron for you. He's a tricky customer.
Tie him tight, Dan. Better put an extra knot in for luck.
There. That should hold him. Finley, I'd better hold the pearl for you until you've delivered the Baron. When you need it as evidence, I'll be waiting right here.
Right, Dan. I'm sorry about our rules.
Yes, so am I.
Here's Finley now.
We have that Baron. Here he is, mean as ever.
I'll report you all to King Neptune. He's a plot, underhanded and underwater.
Baron Barracuda, King Neptune is well aware of your wicked ways. And you know if you show your face at his court, you'll be arrested on the spot.
Look at the crowd.
Me scalp 'em. Let's kill all of them.
Everyone wants to see the Baron get what's coming to him.
Now, quiet down, everybody. We must be sensible and fair about this. We don't want any mob hysteria. There's always an answer within the law. He must have a trial.
That's just what Diver Dan said.
And we have lots of evidence, too. The shellophone, for one thing. We'll show it all at the trial.
Diver Dan is holding the best evidence of all. The pearl.
The
Pearl?
The pearl!
Pearl.
It's Ozzy's pearl. Say, Minerva, did you know Diver Dan thinks the pearl is valuable? He'd like to take it to the captain. He's holding it for us now.
Since he's been so kind to us, go to Diver Dan and tell him he may show the pearl to his captain.
Well, I'll go right now. But, oh my.
What is it, Finley?
I just thought of something.
What?
We're in a predicament.
How's that?
Well, Diver Dan must show the pearl to his captain, right?
That's right.
If he takes the pearl up to the captain will keep it, right?
That's right.
Well, if the captain has the pearl, we won't have the most important evidence for the Baron's trial.
Oh, dear.
And if he leaves the pearl here, then the captain will insist that he go back to the ship and they will all sail away.
But the diver can take another pearl or any other valuable object. All the captain wants is something of value. Well, that's why he sent Diver Dan down here.
He can have my stethoscope.
I give him deep sea wampum.
Bless you all. You are all so kind. The most important thing right now is to put the wicked Baron on trial.
Let's not waste any time. I'll round up a jury. But first, Miss Minerva, you should go over the rest of the evidence in the chest while I get the pearl from Diver Dan.
Curses, you will all regret this.
Well, the boss is in real trouble. Yeah, I gotta do something. Only I could stop that creep Finley from coming back with the pearl.
Dan, I've come back with a pearl. We're going to need it as evidence.
Finley, I don't know what to do. I've been thinking it's my duty to show this pearl to the captain. After all, I was sent down here to find anything of value.
You mean you won't let us have it? We need it to convict the Baron.
You know I wouldn't do a thing like that. Look, I'll give you the pearl to use as evidence. As soon as the trial is over, rush it back to me so that I can take it up to the ship. Uh-oh, too late.
What's wrong?
It's the signal. The captain wants me right now. What'll I do? This is the evidence you need to put the Baron in jail. Still, if I don't bring up the pearl, the captain may get discouraged and sail away. I'll never see you folks again.
To go up with the pearl or leave it behind. On this matter, Dan must make up his mind. What will Dan's decision be? Tune in again, and you will see.
He moves among creatures of frightening features, flashing teeth, flashing jaws, snapping fins, snapping claws. He protects and he saves his friends under the waves. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. Below in the deep there's adventure and danger. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. The sights that he sees are surprising and stranger than ever you'll see on the land.
A pearl, a trial, a decision to make. Now Dan knows which way to take. Join us now in the cool green sea, and you'll discover what Dan's decision will be.
It's a hard decision to make, Finley. I want to help you prosecute the Baron, and this pearl would be perfect evidence. But I also have my duty to my captain. I should give him the pearl.
It's a decision you'll have to make yourself, Diver Dan. And whatever it is, I know it'll be the right one.
I've made up my mind, Finley.
What is it, Dan?
Take the pearl. Use it for the trial.
Yippee! Now the Baron's really hooked. But what will you tell the captain?
Well, I don't know. Say, I could tell him that there are some interesting developments down here that look promising. That would be the truth. Take the pearl, and I'll come back to hear the results.
See you soon, Diver Dan.
Goodbye, Finley.
Gee, looks like they have the boss dead to rights. Now, why can't I spring him? I guess I'm as stupid as the boss says I am.
Here's the pearl, Miss Minerva.
Wonderful, Finley. The jury is selected and everyone is ready for the trial.
You should be the prosecutor.
Oh, it'll be a pleasure, Doc.
But who will represent the Baron? He is entitled to a defense, you know.
I'll represent myself. I'll show you all that the great Baron Barracuda cannot be defeated by a group of minnow brains.
If you insist, Baron, you may represent yourself. Finley, place the Baron where everyone can see him.
Poor boss. He's sunk, that's for sure. Curses. You'll all pay for this. I'll fry you in your own oil.
I'm worried about Goldie. She may not be able to testify. The Baron frightens her.
Now, Goldie. He can't hurt you. Well, now, let the court come to order. Does the jury understand that it is to be impartial and that the facts must be studied carefully?
Guilty.
No, this will never do. I said we must be impartial. We must keep an open mind.
I got an open mind. Let's drop him in a bottomless pit.
Only there was someone here who wasn't familiar with the case.
Oh, I know of someone, Minerva.
You do?
Yes, Skipper Kipper has a visitor arriving. Somebody called Horace from the Adriatic Sea. He'll be coming here with old Skip.
Good. We'll make Horace the final judge. You see, Baron, how fair I want to be with you? We're bringing in someone who's a stranger to this case.
Ah, I need no favors from you. If I were bound like this, I'd eat you all up.
Oh, you wicked fish, you frightened Goldie again. Don't be afraid, dear. I won't let the Baron hurt you. Here, I'll put you over here where you can't see him.
Ah, now I can get even with these creepy fish for what they're doing to the boss.
Now, as I was saying, that's Goldie. Trigger has Goldie. Oh, he's getting away.
Stop him, someone!
Escape. All is not lost. Not yet. Now you will have to release me if you want your precious goldfish back. I knew I'd find some use for Trigger someday.
Trigger has kidnapped the tiny goldfish, thus obeying the evil wish to hold her as hostage for the Baron's release, that they again may plot their wealth to increase.
He moves among creatures of frightening features, flashing teeth, slashing jaws, flapping fins, snapping claws. He protects and he saves his friends under the waves. That's where you'll find Diver Dan.